India produces close to 300 million tons of cereals every year, an incredible achievement made possible by our visionary leaders and of course the Green Revolution. But there's a silent crisis we don't talk enough about. Each year, around 17 million tons of cereals are lost due to poor storage, mainly grains spoiled by moisture, pests and improper handling. That's enough to feed entire nations like Sri Lanka and Nepal for a full year. So while India has mastered production, we are still struggling with preservation. The gap between harvest and storage is exactly where GreenVault comes in. A smart, tech-driven solution to protect every grain.
So what we are on? Climate control warehouses that act as a protective shelter for crops, safeguarding them against time, weather and market volatility. Our facilities serve as a secure parking space for farmers. Their hard-earned produce, especially during low market price. In addition, we provide flatbed containers which are transportable and that can be easily assembled and disassembled on farms, offering an efficient post-harvest storage solution right at the source. Looking ahead, we plan to introduce commodity-backed finance, digital inventory tracking, empowering farmers with smarter tech-enabled storage and financial solutions. And our main competitors, CWC, Crypto and modern warehousing providers such as Star Agri. And while our biggest potential threat, we consider it as Adani, which is preparing to enter the agri-warehousing sector.
Now, let's look at the bigger picture. India's total food grain production has grown from 275 million tons in 2016 to over 332 million tons in 2024, and the trend continues to go upward. But as shown, our warehouse capacity has not kept up with the demand. The current gap is at nearly 47%. Meanwhile, the Indian agri-warehousing market is expected to grow from 1.38 lakh crore in 2023 to over 1.93 lakh crore by 2027, which is a 6.8% CAGR increase. This growing demand, backed by government schemes like the Agri-Infra Fund and NABARD financing, makes this a perfect time for GreenVault to scale up. In short, we are aligning with Indian macroeconomic shift from food security to supply chain efficiency and value preservation.
Now, let's come to new entrants, one of the major shaping factors in this industry. Entering into the agri-warehousing sector is not so easy. It requires high capital investment, huge specialized temperature-controlled infrastructure, and huge logistic connectivity, which are all natural barriers for the new entrants into this sector. GreenVault has government support like NABARD subsidies as well as Agri-Infra Fund, which makes the sector most attractive. Now, what sets GreenVault apart from this is how we make advantage of this opportunity. GreenVault is not planning to build massive warehouses from scratch. Instead, we are trying to upgrade the existing godowns and thereby increasing the scalability and also the entry into semi-urban and rural markets. By using this asset-light model, we are able to reduce the capital investment by almost 14%. And this makes it one of the major tech startups along with a cost-efficient approach. Thereby, we are making these challenges into advantages.
But every year, we lose millions of tons of grains because of poor storage and old systems. This isn't just a number, it's the hard work our farmers go into waste, and it affects food supply and income stability. At GreenVault, we believe that saving what we grow is just as important as growing more. Using smart technology, sensors, eco-friendly designs, we are changing the way India stores its harvest. Even a small 2 to 3% of reduction in green rows can save crops worth thousands of crores. Food that can feed millions, support farmers and keep prices stable. Our goal is simple: to make India not only self-reliant but ready for the future. We stand for efficiency, honesty and sustainability, making sure every grain reaches the people who need it. Thank you.